Well, hey guys, today, if it sounds way more bad, my microphone died, please forgive me. But anyways, thanks to listening inside the podcast, and I never done a podcast within a while. So, in terms of this YouTube video, so I'm actually going to explain everything and my future of basing this channel. First of all, my laptop broke. Accidentally smashed my screen with a bottle. Second of all, my mic somehow, out of nowhere, just committed suicide. Me by that is, it's broken and I need a new mic. That will probably be ordered after this podcast actually being released. And third of all, I had to do everything on a way more downgraded laptop, so say it's all gonna be slow and bad, and I don't want you guys to actually experience the poor quality. But however, I've got loads of things just to explain about, and today I'm actually going to explain about almost everything and anything you want to know. First of all, say I didn't upload, I was on my break. Me by that is, I always had some time to myself, a little too much time to myself. I realized what I am, and basically living my normal life I actually did, and almost forgot about YouTube in the first place. And not of that, but I was growing my Hot Wheels collection. I'm that typical dude who purchases Hot Wheels so many fucking times, because Hot Wheels are not unique, but also you can actually sell them in order to actually make loads of money. And it's a free new income that you can actually get from simple things. But I'm actually going to talk about a couple of things. For example, house renovation, or aka you upgrading your house to actually make it look way more better, aka put new paint, make your house smell disgusting, make it smell like as if you're in World War II. Yeah, we should put our hard hats on actually and embrace the World War III that I'm actually experiencing. Well, first of all, it smells like shit. And what I mean by shit is it actually smells like so much shit. In fact, that shit. Basically, there's loads of shit that is going around, and all this shit smell I want to be removed. So how can I remove this shit smell and not remove anything else? Easy. Air perfumes. I can just get these at the local store. I have to pay money. Oh fuck, I'm poor. But it ain't simple as that, as house renovations are normally things that other people normally do in order to upgrade their house and give their house a brand new fine look. Basically just the neighbours are probably people around you at the exact same time. This basically, the main disadvantage is it's basically infested. Like, when I got downstairs, I'm shocked to see that everything was infested and infested could be. I am having my renovation last, so I have to experience it last, and I can actually experience the actual garbage of mistrust. And I do not need to basically, do anything. And some of this homework. Homework is another thing why it's keeping me away from YouTube, as with school and homework, when they actually combined, you have to focus on them because you actually get punishments for no reason. Yes, welcome to the Khalsa Academy, where you can actually get a B code from simply missing your homework. Yes, that's how it works. You have to get used to it, kids. What do you mean the Khalsa Academy? Imagine explaining it in way more detail within my next podcast within the Khalsa Academy, and probably explain why it's a good place to go and what the bad things, and probably what me and one of my best friends actually met in Khalsa Academy. I'm actually going to chat about that. I'll chat about my secondary school in my next podcast. But now I'm just going to show the back chat of while I'm not available on YouTube for a while, because this podcast really matters to me. Actually, YouTube and podcast, because like podcast is another thing that I really want to do. Once I got introduced to it, it literally sparked up a literal idea. That is, I can actually record videos, but I can show nothing, and I can upload those MP3s with some simple audios at the beginning, and I could just make the best thing on earth. You kind of gets boring after a while because you have to think of way more ideas, and then you have to go on a break in order to make way more ideas, and the cycle just repeats again and again and again. And well, but like, this is the main thing. Lego is another thing where I can go right from YouTube, because, well, Lego is an amazing thing, and Lego is, well, you can just build anything from a simple few scraps of Lego, and you can just build anything. Yeah. It's like there's no limit in order to actually what you can actually build. So much so, in fact, that Lego actually took it a step far and actually released packs of Lego that you can actually build into these characters and figures throughout a simple instruction manual. Yes, thin, neat and thin, and literally you can just go through all the papers and just realize that they want you to actually make a survey about it. They want you to make a fucking survey about it. But that's not the only thing, guys. Well, per se, I have a printer in my room. Yes, it's a fucking chungus. It takes literally takes up at least some of my space, and I had to move some of my stuff inside the wardrobe or underneath my desk. Yes, some items have to be away just for this, but trust me, after this renovation, I hope I can actually say put the printers somewhere around here. But like, at the exact same time, cable management is another fuck you. But let's just start talking about cues and shit cues and talk about, well, I have nothing else to talk about because I already talked about everything. So that's why I had to give you guys a little treat. I'm not going to put the Khalsa Academy inside of another podcast. Instead, I'm going to put it in this exact same episode. So, well, we're going to chat about what I heard. Straight about, I heard that there was actually more 3D printers than St. Peter's. St. Peter's has like 2 or 3. They said they had racked up to 6 or 7 3D printers. I don't know if it's me or not, but I never ever seen those printers, not even once. So know if they actually lied, but you should be truthful to the parent, because lying can actually get you a spanking. But luckily, at the Khalsa Academy, you can actually not get a spanking. Instead, you can actually get a B code or a detention. B codes are just where that is more than C1, and basically once you reach C3, you actually get a B code. And once you get that B code slapped on you, I think that's a detention. I don't know how B codes work, but I hope I actually said those B codes correctly. But detentions are whether, well, you have to attend to the pastoral office. And also, you can actually skip those detentions by just not attending to all those detentions. Note one thing. They will always forget you, your name, your gender, your face, your ID, your face ID, and also every single part of data, because there's literally way more year groups than your primary school, because your primary school has less year groups than your average secondary school. So not everyone can actually remember everyone, but teachers have those trees and have those things that they can actually remember students from some classes. And this makes it so that it's more likely for a sibling in order there will be an older sibling is at the exact same secondary school as you, because it's way more bigger, way more longer than your average primary school. Even though I attended secondary school during COVID-19, because the school, because of the exams, because the exams were, as I could just explain it, cancelled, and you've had the exams actually being cancelled, they actually mean by that they actually have to move it over to a secondary school and put the exams there for the year 7s. I wish it was in primary school, but at the exact same time I wish it was in secondary school more, because secondary school does exams way more better than primary school, and I will have anxiety by doing the exams during primary school. Yes, and well. It's like, because another thing is that I was playing games way more often. Mean by that is as I play Hill Climbs 2, Hill Climbs 1, and all those good old games, especially GTA San Andreas and GTA 3. Yes, GTA 3, the polyverse of shitty games, and GTA San Andreas, the better version. Because GTA 3 cannot. I thought GTA 3 was trying to go even more down as the failure tried to actually be seen. It's not really working. It's still failure. But there's more things I really love than school, because what school does, it makes you open your inbox inside your Gmail, realize that you actually get spam from multiple companies just to say, oh yes, come on, please order from us. But Jesus Christ. But like, anyways, you actually go to your inbox, scroll down, and basically you always, if you scroll down inside of your inbox, you always find an email sent by that company saying, order from us, I'll give you 50% off with free delivery, free bar, free titty, free nudity, free Bruno, free Jesus, free corn, CH, free J, free K. Literally, they were literally, no matter what, they literally want you, no matter what. They will always want to actually, get you. Basically what they want to do is, to actually get you to order from them. What I mean by that is, they want you to actually shop with them and actually give them money in order to actually redeem these highly outrageous and basic over dramatic deals. You think those deals are, oh my god, I will get this, and this. Uber Eats, shut the fuck up. Literally. Uber Eats, shut up. Because, you know why I say shut up to Uber Eats? Because they sent me the wrong order. It was actually my first one and probably my last one, but this is when I actually didn't touch, Uber Eats. So therefore, never ever order things from Uber Eats or something else. Just go get it yourself, you lazy fatso. And if it's not open during the night, you can just say night and your stomach can rumble till it explodes itself. I can't went on a tangent because of Uber Eats and with my experience of them actually sending me the wrong food again and 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 again. But if it's like, you could just like, they won't. Jesus Christ, why the fuck is my computer done zeros, but oh shit! It's by Anyway, so well, overall, what should I say about this? Before I go, here's one more thing to explain. Just can always explain into another podcast about why the fuck Google Classroom exists.